Hello my dear friends, how are you today? Welcome to my channel. مرحبا أصدقائي على قناتي Study in English. درس اليوم الدرس الثاني عشر من سلسلة تعلم تكلم باللغة الإنجليزية بدون قواعد للكبار وأيضا للتلاميذ والطلبة. وسأبدأ الدرس بجمل قصيرة ومهمة. The first one is I make coffee. I make coffee. I make coffee. She makes bread. She makes bread. She makes bread. He makes art. He makes art. He makes art. We make plans. We make plans. We make plans. They make music. They make music. They make music. I make tea. I make tea. I make tea. She makes soup. She makes soup. She makes soup. He makes friends. He makes friends. He makes friends. We make choices. We make choices. We make choices. They make noise. They make noise. They make noise. I make peace. I make peace. I make peace. She makes jewelry. She makes jewelry. She makes jewelry. He makes cakes. He makes cakes. He makes cakes. We make progress. We make progress. We make progress. They make stories. They make stories. They make stories. I make decisions. I make decisions. I make decisions. She makes craft. She makes craft. She makes craft. He makes excuses. He makes excuses. He makes excuses. We make mistakes. We make mistakes. We make mistakes. They make memories. They make memories. They make memories. I make cookies. I make cookies. I make cookies. She makes toys. She makes toys. She makes toys. He makes maps. He makes maps. He makes maps. We make money. We make money. We make money. They make dinner. They make dinner. They make dinner. I make calls. I make calls. I make calls. She makes friends. She makes friends. She makes friends. He makes lists. He makes lists. He makes lists. We make time. We make time. We make time. They make goals. They make goals. They make goals. I make jewelry. I make jewelry. I make jewelry. She makes plants. She makes plants. She makes plants. He makes medals. He makes medals. He makes medals. We make efforts. We make efforts. We make efforts. They make choices. They make choices. They make choices. I make designs. I make designs. I make designs. She makes blankets. She makes blankets. She makes blankets. He makes tools. He makes tools. He makes tools. We make signs. We make signs. We make signs. I make posters. I make posters. make posters. She makes songs. She makes songs. She makes songs. He makes clothes. He makes clothes. He makes clothes. We make books. We make books. We make books. They make movies. They make movies. They make movies. I make jokes. I make jokes. I make jokes. She makes perfumes. She makes perfumes. She makes perfumes. He makes games. He makes games. He makes games. We make jewelry. We make jewelry. We make jewelry. They make perfumes. They make perfumes. They make perfumes. I makes beds. I make beds. I make beds. She makes pots. She makes pots. She makes pots. He makes videos. He makes videos. He makes videos. We makes gardens. We makes gardens. We makes gardens. They make chairs. They make chairs. They make chairs. I make curtains. I make curtains. I make curtains. She makes tools. She makes tools. She makes tools. He makes sculptures. He makes sculptures. He makes sculptures. We make buildings. We make buildings. We make buildings. They make signs. They make signs. They make signs. I make jewelry. I make jewelry. I make jewelry. She makes bracelets. She makes bracelets. She makes bracelets. He makes pottery. He makes pottery. He makes pottery. We make statues. We make statues. We make statues. They make shoes. They make shoes. They make shoes. I make paths. I make paths. I make paths. She makes paintings. She makes paintings. She makes paintings. He makes rings. He makes rings. He makes rings. We make dreams. We make dreams. We make dreams. They make hats. They make hats. They make hats. I make necklaces. I make necklaces. I make necklaces. She makes stories. She makes stories. She makes stories. He makes belts. He makes belts. He makes belts. We make boards. We make boards. We make boards. They make baskets. They make baskets. They make baskets. I make magnets. I make magnets. I make magnets. She makes fabric. She makes fabric. She makes fabric. He makes buttons. He makes buttons. He makes buttons. We make smiles. We make smiles. We make smiles. They make soap. They make soap. They make soap. I make lotions. I make lotions. I make lotions. She makes candles. She makes candles. She makes candles. He shelves. He makes shelves. He makes shelves. We make laughter. We make laughter. We make laughter. They make creams. They make creams. They make creams. I make puzzles. I make puzzles. I make puzzles. She makes bracelets. She makes bracelets. She makes bracelets. He makes honey. He makes honey. He makes honey. We make charts. We make charts. We make charts. They make soaps. They make soaps. They make soaps. I make solutions. I make solutions. I make solutions. She makes recipes. She makes recipes. She makes recipes. We make laughter. We make laughter. We make laughter. They make bricks. They make bricks. They make bricks. She makes patterns. She makes patterns. She makes patterns. He makes baskets. He makes baskets. He makes baskets. We makes medals. We makes medals. We makes medals. The last one is they make history. They make history. They make history. وهذه كانت نهايتنا للفيديو. أتمنى أن ينال إعجابكم. لا تنسوا دعمنا بالاشتراك في القناة وتفعيل زر الجرس ليصلكم كل جديد. وإن أعجبكم الفيديو اضغطوا زر اللايك. So goodbye my friends.